Hey family, it's your girl Denise Hill. Listen, I kind of put it on my heart to talk to you about something today. I'm going through my notes. I'm working on a book that I'm going to release by the end of the year, and it just stuck with me that I got to get this out right now. I'm talking about the concept of being comfortable with being uncomfortable. So many things going on in our life, so many challenges that get us stuck. And when we feel that pain, whether it's a physical pain, whether it's an emotional pain, whether it's a psychological pain, when we feel pain, typically we're given two responses naturally, and that's to fight our way out of that situation or to run from it and take flight. So, one thing that I want you to know is that there's a third option. You can sit in that pain. You can hold on in the midst of it, get all the wisdom, all the encouragement, all the information you need from that situation, and then you can leave it having victory over that situation. You don't have to fight, you don't have to argue, you don't have to discuss the situation, get stuff off your mind, all of that stuff. You don't have to run either because it's going to be there when you come back. You can, in fact, and you have the strength to, you just got to believe it, to sit there and be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Man, I'm telling you, it's called discomfort resilience, your ability to build up that energy and that understanding and that knowledge and that strength and that belief in yourself that you can handle this thing. I'm telling you, every situation that comes your way comes with a wealth of information. It comes with a wealth of wisdom. It comes with principles and lessons that you're going to be able to apply in the future situations. But if you take flight and run, you'll never get it. If you fight your way out of it, you might be fighting the very thing that whole situation was designed and created for you to be able to get that one piece of knowledge that will help propel you towards your goal, towards your destiny. Man, I'm telling you, you don't have to fight or flight. You can sit in that pain, get all the wisdom out of it that you're supposed to. Get the strength and knowledge to know that you can handle this thing, and then you can get the victory and move on to the next thing. I talk to people all the time who are going to physical therapy because, as an athlete, I have broken, sprained, strained, pulled, tore just about everything in my body. And when I have to go through the healing process, it's almost as painful as that initial injury. You've got to go stretching it out and doing these exercises and people pulling on you and tugging on you and stabbing you with stuff, and it hurts. But on the other side of that pain is the healing. And I'm telling you, as in the natural, it is in the spiritual. You're going to have to go through the pain of that breakup, the pain of that heartache, the pain of that situation you thought was going to turn out one way and turn out another, the pain of not having reached a goal when you thought you should have been able to hit it and watching other people pass you. You're going to have to go through that pain to get to the healing. I'm telling you what I know, and you're capable of doing it. Just play the tape back in your head of the last time you had to go through something. You survived that, you can handle this too. And if you sit in it, that will validate and remind you that, in fact, you are strong enough to handle this and anything else life has to throw at you. I know when I work out, man, I might look at a weight and be like, man, there's no way I can pick that up. But once I pick it up, guess what? You can never tell me I can't pick it up again. I don't care how far I run. If I run 10 miles, you can't tell me I can't run 10 miles ever again because I did it. And when you sit in that pain and get comfortable with being uncomfortable, those are the things that come out of that situation. The wisdom and the lessons that you were supposed to learn from it, the strength to know that you can handle it, and ultimately the victory over it so it doesn't have to show up again. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable with whoever's in your life that's creating challenges for you, with whatever situation in your life is creating challenges for you, with whatever conversation you're having in your head about those people and those situations. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable so you don't have to be uncomfortable again. It's a phenomenal saying, and I wish it was mine, but there's a great saying that pain is necessary, but suffering is optional. What's the difference between the two? So glad you asked. Well, suffering is when you get in those situations and you leave them with nothing. You got that heartbreak, but you didn't learn what to look for in another man or woman, so you go and repeat the cycle again. Or you drop the ball in trying to achieve that goal, and you never go back and find out what habits did you have that contributed to that. What type of toxic people or energy did you have around you that contributed to that, or what things didn't you do that you should have done? You leave the situation and all the pain, and you get nothing out of it. That's suffering. Pain is necessary. It's part of our growth, but you don't have to suffer. So if you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, sit in that pain, get all that wealth, get all that information, get the victory, then you won't suffer no more. Oh man, I just felt happy about that today and just wanted to share it with you. Hopefully it blessed you, and hopefully I'll see you at denisehill.com for more. Stay blessed.